Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. It is Monday. I'm not a fan of it being Monday, but it's Monday, whether I like it or not. So, how are you, Batsalts? How are you, Freckberg? Hopefully everybody's doing well. I decided I'm going to do a little bit more chill than the initial intention. I had debated racing, but that's awesome, Freckberg. I'm happy that that worked out for you. I mean, that's always a testament when it works out for that long. I may race Wednesday, bath salts. But considering that I'm not in the mindset and I'm in a higher category where I looked at who I'm up against, and out of like 25 people signed up, I'm literally bottom of the barrel for FTP. I don't have that much desire to suffer today. I just don't. So, we're gonna chill. That's awesome, Freckberg. Honestly, it's probably because typically, and this is something I know from working with Primal, typically for events, Primal does the cheaper of the jersey. Like, they go with one of their sport cut jerseys. Just because it's more affordable. Because we chatted about that a lot. That was something we discussed when we were selecting which we went with. I'm very happy with what we've got. We'll see what we do for upcoming timelines in future years and stuff. I think the resounding request is that we don't do any new design for the next year, but we do more different merch. Not jersey and shorts, but other stuff. Or hoodie. So, we'll see. We'll see what that shakes out to be. I am not planning yet. That's solid for that length of a ride. That's awesome. I would love to do so many of the organized rides around here if they weren't so stupidly expensive. Like, if entry for these events were free or remotely reasonable, I would do them. Because, like, we have the Century and stuff around here. The, ride up to different mountains. A lot of them are $100 plus, bath salts. Or in that vicinity. I don't have that kind of money to play around with. Not for a ride like that. I wish I did. I don't. I mean, you do 5 of them and you've done half of $1,000 minimum. Hey, Rathik, how's it going? $75? Really? That's not bad. For the length, that's not too bad. Like, for the duathlon that I'm signed up for, which is, I'm doing a sprint. 5K run, 17-mile bike, 5K run, it's over $100. See, I never buy event jerseys. There was one event that I did that the jersey came with it. So registration was like $150. But it was a mountain that I desperately wanted to be able to climb. And I needed the motivation of people around me. So I had to pay for it. I was so annoyed. Now, there was one event that wasn't super expensive. It was between 50 and 100, I don't remember. But at the halfway point, where the climbing goes really hard, there was a hand up for if you didn't want to stop. They had bottles with mixture in them, and it was a custom Camelback podium bottle, the chillers, that you got to keep. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's like a $25, $30 item. I'll take it. That's pretty cool. Because it's 20 bucks for a regular bottle, but for a custom podium chiller, it's pretty good. And that I was not expecting. But all my medals are up there and stuff. I've got one side which is running and one side which is riding. And chances are, yes. That sounds like there is kickback. There was probably at least $30 worth of kickback in that jersey price. See, for me, I don't care about the jersey, because I typically am not like, especially for the one around here, the Denver Century, I've never liked their jersey designs. So I'm like, I don't want it. I don't want a t-shirt. I don't want a jersey. Give me the cheapest price you can give me. I don't care about any of that. Charge me like 60 bucks, and all I care about is the organization and the food stops. That's it. Yeah. Well, a Grand Fondo is a little bit different too, because usually those have a competition aspect, which means you need judges. So, that's the only thing I can give to that. Is with a Grand Fondo, usually there's a, because there's a World Championships at Grand Fondo now. So if it's anything associated with that, it might be a qualifying event or something. It's the only thing for that. Not saying it is, but that's the tough thing. Like, even small races around here, like crit racing around here, is like over 50 bucks. And it's like, and then you've got like the $100 plus or $100 plus license. The $250 to replace everything when you crash. It's frustrating. I get it. But yeah. Well, you want to know the key for a lot of those rides. Having done a lot of things like that in the past, what they'll typically do, or at least for a lot of events I've done, is every ride stop is run by either a volunteer group, a shop, or something like that. That's how they kind of outsource it. So, like, I know I've done an event where they would have a competition that you would vote for the best stop, and the best stop would get an award. And that's how they incentivize them to be better. So, if it was like that, 100% falls on a combination of the organizer and the group. Otherwise, just poor planning. Because I have run my own event. It's not that hard. I mean, it is and it isn't. Like, it's not as hard as it might seem at times. Because I've done a 50-mile fundraising ride before that I ran. Because I should say, the ride, like the overall planning is hard. But getting things like rest stops, that's easy. That's easy. There shouldn't be much of an excuse for that. You let a bike shop, like one of my rest stops that I had for my ride, I had it go to a bike shop. That's insane, but I mean, depends on the quality of the field. Not entirely surprising. Because I know when I was in racing shape outdoors, when I was in college, I think I did like a 62 mile in 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 40 minutes. So, oh no. Okay, that sounds bad. That's poor organization. Yeah, because I want to say it was 62 miles in 2 hours and 44 minutes or something. It was very fast. I was riding with all the race teams. We had a rotating pace line constantly. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. That's on the organization. I mean, there's such easy solutions for that. I mean, legitimately, have your stop be right next to a bike shop. Work with them. If you need a tube or anything, you give a free tube, and all of a sudden the bike shop gets great PR. Hey, Dad. How's it going? My dad can testify to the fundraising event that I ran. He was one of the motorcycle escorts. But yeah, that sounds like really horrible organization. Thank you for the resub. I am not gonna lie. I took a look at my sub points. The change in sub prices screwed my sub count so hard. Yeah, you're also biased, Dad. You were on a motorcycle. You would have had a blast no matter what. But yeah, no, I get that, Breckberg. It's a balance. High five! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. And yeah, bath salts, it didn't go down. It tanked. Tanked. How was your stream, Hardclaws? Hope you had a good one. Oh, no worries. I am just chilling. See, bath salts, I've also been streaming for 8 years. I've had a lot of legacy subs who just didn't cancel their sub. And so the changing price required you to reset that. Not that I, like, expect it or anything. I'm not some big type streamer who relies on it. It's one of those things. I'm not, like, upset about it or anything. But it's things like that where Twitch just doesn't think of those things. They're like, oh, people will come back, and it's like, no, they won't. Hi, Mom. How are you, Shep? So yeah, for anybody wondering, today's kind of semi-chill. I'm just gonna climb. I debated racing, but after super hard racing on Saturday, and being in a higher category today, why did you just wake up? I know where you live. Oh, you're on overnights. Never mind. I won't scold you. I'll be nice. I can't scold you that much. I'll be nice. Sounds good. Have a good one, Freckberg. Don't burn it too much. That is weird for bath salts. Hey, naps are different than just like flat out waking up. Naps are good. Sleeping until 3 or so in the afternoon, not so much. Penguin and I have started getting up at 6 a.m. now. It's a little rough. You got this, Shep. You're gonna be screwed after it's over, because your body's not gonna know what to do. Adulting is hard. I actually have to go back into the office this week. I'm not happy about it. Not like permanently. Oh, God. If I wake up after like 8, it's a bad day. Like, Saturday, woke up, got some stuff done before racing, raced, burned like 1,500 calories, did a couple more things, watched F1 and tour, and that was all before lunch. That's awesome. Oh, God, shut. Oh, God. I wheelied. Ah! I mean, bath salts, that was just... It was horrible on all fronts. From when, Dad? When did you send them to me? Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Shep. It's better than a hard cut. I don't think so. Unless I missed them. Did you text or email? I don't think I've seen them. No, I didn't get anything. I have no texts at all from today. Except my 2-factor to log into work. Oh yeah, no, you're not wrong, Shep. You're in for a rough one for a bit. Good solid tempo ride. Yeah, that's all you're going to be doing for a bit, Shep. I don't envy you. Can you imagine? They did this at a time trial. What the hell? This is insanity. This makes sense why the GC riders won. This is so much worse than I expected it to be just looking at it. You have plenty of time, Shep. You'll be okay. Ah, I got him, Dad. I see him coming in. I'll be curious to look at it after. So yeah, for this week, moderate ride today. Not like super chill, I'm in zone 3, so. Probably, possibly, maybe race Wednesday. Something on Saturday. If the tiny race courses are rough, I will probably do something else. I don't think my mentality can handle a stupidly hard race again. At least in like the upper categories, where I'm like out the back. Mentally, that's tough. Thanks, Bath Salts. Because for anybody who didn't see, my racing score skyrocketed after Saturday, which doesn't make sense. I'm at like 424 now. While the person who won still gets to race the same category. I don't understand. Racing score is a very interesting thing right now. Yeah, and I got like 35 points out of that race weekend. I got bumped so hard for some reason. I truly don't know why. But this week's race is Champs-Élysées, and I hate that course. So racing it with a very high level group sounds miserable. Have a good one, Dad. Have a good rest of your evening. I'm just here. We'll get a nice chill section of this course in a little bit. Will do. She's still at work at the moment. Seriously, the fact that this is a time trial course is insanity. This is one step away from a mountain time trial. And the pace they did this at is nuts. Because to think they did the whole course in the times they did. Crazy. Andrade! Welcome, welcome. Let me know if I am pronouncing that terribly wrong. Welcome in. I am just climbing the TT course from Sunday, marveling at how ridiculous this is. I can understand why people are on road bikes up the climb. It makes sense. It's a good tempo section, at least. Whew. My initial intention was not to do Zone 3, but you know me. There's a reason I'm a Zwift streamer. Over a third of the way through distance. Almost halfway through climbing. It's had to be really good sightseeing for spectators, though. It's a long, long time of them not going super hard. Or fast, I guess. It was interesting to see Remco on the downhill, where he super tucked, and his legs were just shaking. It's like, oh my god. That's not a common sight. Shows how hard they were going. Because he stopped pedaling and his right leg was just going. So section 4, 3, and 2 will all be pretty easy. This is the hardest section besides the last. Whew. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Or is everybody just enjoying watching me suffer? I mean, that's fine too. I should say that. People being here makes this slightly easier. Getting there. One more corner and then we're headed towards the finish of this section. Someone went hard. 38.57. Dang. Just think. Tour de France was less than 10 minutes slower than that to do the entire course. That's nuts. This is just the climb, not the descent. Plus the extra around it. Oh yeah, bad thoughts. I should ask, have you raced the Z Racing for this week if you're still here? So I'm pretty sure I see that anvils are a power-up option, which is just frustrating is an understatement. Anvils should not be random chance. They should be a guaranteed power-up. They're too potent. I've never understood them being a random chance. Ah, gotcha. Roughly how many people got got anvils that you saw? Or did you not even get that far? Jesus. Oh. That's so frustrating. It's fine if everybody gets them. It's frustrating if it's random. Well, I didn't know if you stayed with the pack after hot starting it. Because one doesn't guarantee the other. Gotcha. Makes sense. I'm just curious to see how much that impacts things. Why are you chilling, Holtzman? I'm confused. Almost to the flat. I have a feeling going through 2 or 3 sections of fairly easy, then going back to hard is going to be a shock to the legs. Is this the bath sauce part of Zwifting? How are you, Jeffro? I think only bath salts can answer that one. Almost to the banner. I can see the end. That's weird. At least I think that's the end. That gets real rough at the end. Or is that not the end? I don't know. Always invest in a good computer chair. It's one of the mistakes I made for a short period of time in COVID. Finally spent like $200 on one that was designed for like 8 hours. Yeah, more XP. I'll probably level on this. That's pretty cool. I'm curious. Do you get a coffee stop up here? You do? Huh. I didn't know if you get a coffee stop in the climb portal. It feels like you're riding through mud in this section. It's like it's blue. It should be easy. Now it goes down. Maybe that's not the end, okay. I do wish the segments on the left side would tell you how long each segment is. I feel like that'd be helpful. Maybe that is the finish over there. Okay. Ah, it is. See where the next segment pops up. Thing about this that sucks, you get to the end and you don't get a free ride back. You gotta climb back up. How are you, Hina? Whew. Yeah, that's the finish. Okay. I thought so. Whew. Yeah, going from downhill to uphill is going to be rough on the legs. This I'm aware of doing mountains. This transition sucks. It's also why I haven't just coasted. 10 minutes of effort left. Here comes the shock to the legs. At least you can see the top. Sure, I don't want to race, but I want to do this. My brain doesn't make any sense. Never has. This is a fun climb, though. I will give it that. But still, mind-blowing that this is a time trial course. Ooh. Nice skip. Ah, stupid XP. %17%. %20. This is a bear at the end. Hey, George. How was your races earlier? Oh, I'm sure that was fun. In a race with bath salts. Well, that's awesome, George. Nicely done. I almost assuredly would have gotten dropped. I hate Paris. I've never enjoyed that course, unfortunately. Ugh. That's impressive. Much better now. Oh. 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 Need to fix my music. It's annoying me. Staticky. There we go. That is a bear right at the end of that. Oh. That wasn't supposed to be how I did that, but I can't help myself. I've got a problem. It's supposed to be like zone 2. Oops. Did you do any of the tiny races this past weekend, George? Ugh. Ooh. Chill time for a little bit. Definitely harder than I intended going. I just realized I'm not using my climbing setup. I'm an idiot. Oh, nice. I'm jealous. I am on my Venge and disc wheels like an idiot. You'd think I would know better. No worries, George. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Whew. And now the flats. How far will my rider go? Keep going. Shoo-shoo. .30 kilometers an hour is still pretty good. I have to see if I want to go back up this. I don't really want to, but... I hate that it's all blue on the back, because they don't know what actual percentage it is. We'll see how rough it is to get my 3 kilometers. I'm jealous of their feather. Oh, you can't zoom out the map. Dang. I wanted to see if I could zoom out the little profile on the top. That's here, you just can't see it. Currently 4%. Because technically, I could do this. There you go. I'll give you that for now. See if that helps the heart rate. I don't know why it's dropping. This feels so much easier than going the other way. Hey, Slow, how's it going? I know, right, Rathic? Unfortunately, this is how this course is. Like I said, this is the course they used for the time trial, which is insane. But this is why I'm upset that it's blue going back. Because I'm on a 7% gradient. Like, it's not blue. Blue is like 2 to negative. You're not wrong. But usually when you finish the climb and turn around, you get to go downhill. Not back up. I have done climbs like this, and it's frustrating every time. Seriously, this is a lot of climbing to get back. Miserable. I do see the top, though. The kicker is you don't even get a chance for a feather going back. It's just broken. More uphill before downhill. I don't remember this much climbing on the downhill. 6%. Almost the time. I said I wasn't going to do this.
Can you feel
Such a random song in my head. I see the tap. Almost there.
Can you feel
Kickers, I think there's another uphill. Not that bad though. I think it's much shorter. There we go. Downhill. There we go. And then it goes to a short spike, and then I think it goes uphill for a little bit. I don't think this uphill is very long. Yeah, I can already see it kind of topping out, I think. And that should be the last of the climb, and I should just be able to coast all the way down. I think. Yeah, there it is.
Welcome aboard.
Oh god, my character almost went off the edge. There we go. That should be the true top. Should not have to do anything else. Get my character going fast enough. That should be it. Now my character should just go. Whew. Now it's nice. I'm good with this now. So much downhill to go. So little pedaling. Now this is where the bike I have picked actually is good. As opposed to climbing with it. 'Cause that was dumb. Now, going for another round. You have fun with that. Yay, finally super tuck. See, this is the part where, like, Dove here is doing a shallower gradient, which means they don't get as much downhill. Theirs is probably like 4% right now, which sucks. Because they do not get to rip this descent then. They almost have to pedal the entire thing. Because I've already put 10 seconds into them, and they're pedaling. Also, I might weigh more than them. Who knows? This is where weight is critical. I do have that bonus for me. Thank God I don't have to steer. What is it? There's the wall. Oh, that's nerve-wracking. Yeah. I want to see if there's any point where I can make my character fly. There's got to be a point. Come on, in the corner. In the corner, can you? No. Oh, they actually have it coded correctly. Oh, nope, there it is. Not much. Yep, there it is. Not by much, but my character was definitely over nothing. It's always the hairpins. You can always do it in the hairpins. They never get the line right there. Yep. It's just barely, but it's enough. It's a little win. Crazy looking back and going, yeah, I climbed all that. It's how it always feels whenever you do a climb IRL too. That weird feeling of, oh, this feels a lot longer than I thought it was. See the portal finish though, so almost there. Can we do it in this corner? Yeah, there it is. Twice. It'd be horrible if it was like Rainbow Road where you just kind of fall off and have to pick back up. It is very unnerving though to be that close to the edge with just a sheer drop to nothingness. I have refused to do one descent before that was not quite like this, obviously, but sure didn't feel much different. The barriers did not feel like they were safe. See what he does with this little kind of kick up here after this steep downhill. Hopefully he carries enough speed that I don't have to do anything, but it might not be. So he'll get a super tuck in. But this is a long blue. There you go. There's the end. Oh, that is a very steep drop off. That's so weird. Even though I know it's not real, still it's very unnerving. I don't often enjoy doing the climb portals, but having it be the ones alongside the tour have been pretty cool. That definitely makes it a little bit better. Bye! Almost done. I put 2.5 minutes into Doug, who is on the one of the easiest sections or versions of this climb, which shows how much it makes a difference in the descent. There we go. That's the end of the portal. Let's see. See what the graph looks like for that one. Beautiful. Yeah, that was not what I intended on doing, but you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, that's gonna do it for me, chat. I will most likely be back on Wednesday. It's probably gonna be a late evening stream. And I might race, so we will see. But yeah, that was pretty good. That was a really good workout. So thank you everybody who stuck around. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the time trial course from the tour yesterday. And I will see you all on Wednesday or Saturday if you don't come around Wednesday or for some reason I don't stream then. So thanks everybody for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Bye.